Hi again, and welcome back to yet another online service or online Sunday school lesson. Can't wait till we can meet in person, but hopefully that will be soon. So today we're going to start with a wee game. We're going to have a wee game of charades. I'm going to mime some things to you and I have to see if you can guess what it is I am doing. So the first thing is, yes, I'm sleeping, aren't I? And number two, I'm washing my face. Well done. And number three, I am, I'm clapping. It's an easy one. This one's a wee bit more difficult. What do you think that was? Do that one again. Yes, I'm smelling some flowers. One last one, and it's dead easy too. I'm eating. That's right, they're all different things that you and I do every single day, don't we? And you know what? I think Jesus did all those things too when he lived on earth. He lived on earth, he was a human just like me, and he got up and he ate and he washed himself and he got dressed just like you and me. And actually the Bible even tells about how he cooked fish for his friends, the disciples. So we're going to meet his disciples because we also often think these guys must be really special. But you know, they're just normal people too, like you and me. So I have knitted some of the disciples. This here's Jesus in the middle. And he's teaching everybody, I think, at the moment because he was a rabbi. And he knew things that they didn't. And they knew he was actually quite special too because he was able to heal people and stuff. But anyway, let's meet the disciples. This one over here is the youngest. This is John. That's why he's got no beard. And that's his brother, James. So James and John. Then this side, we have another one which we hear a lot about in the Bible. This is Peter. He was originally called Simon, but Jesus changed his name to Peter. And this is Peter's brother, Andrew. And they were both very ordinary fishermen. This is Philip. We don't know much about him. And this guy is Thomas, and he's a twin. We don't know much about him, apart from the fact he's a twin. And he doubted that Jesus was alive. This here is Bartholomew. We don't know much about him. This is Matthew. And Matthew was a tax collector, and they didn't like tax collectors. They were considered to be bad people because when they collected money, the tax from people, they pocketed something themselves and stole it for themselves. So actually, Jesus had a tax collector who was considered a bad person as one of his disciples. Isn't that quite amazing? This here is another Simon. There's Simon Peter, and then there's this Simon. And over here we have a Judas, and this is the bad Judas, the one who sold him off. And this is another Judas over here, and the last one is another James. Another James? I might have got confused. I might have forgotten one of the names. But anyway, they're all just normal people like you and me. And even though they knew Jesus' special powers and was healing people, they did a lot of very normal stuff together. I wonder, do you think what they would have talked about while they were eating? They've left some bread and some wine here. What do you think they would have chatted about? They probably would have talked about the miracles that Jesus did that day, or maybe where they're going to go the next day. But I'm sure when they got to after the meal, they thought, what will we do tonight? There's no TVs. Do you think they might have said, let's play charades? Or maybe they said, let's play I Spy? Could you imagine doing that? And maybe these guys played jokes on Jesus or told him jokes. Could you imagine that? Because when we think about talking to Jesus, we're quite formal, we're pray, we close our eyes, we think, dear Jesus, I know that's really good practice. But also, these disciples would have just chatted with Jesus, just like a mate, just like we talk to our friends. So today we're going to do a bit of chatting to Jesus and thinking about him not so much as holy God in heaven, but Jesus, the friend who came down to earth and lived amongst us and asked the children to come to him and sit on his knee so he could talk to them and enjoy being with them. So we're going to play a game of Would You Rather. Not going to say it out loud. You're going to tell Jesus your answer inside your head. Okay? So the first one. Would you rather have a ladybird or a snail? You tell Jesus now. Would you rather eat ice cream or jelly? Tell Jesus. Would you rather play cricket or football? Would you rather have a bath or have a swim? Would you rather it was snowing or sunny? That's quite a hard one. One more. Would you rather have a hug or would you rather give a hug? I'm sure Jesus loved hearing your answers. He just loves spending time with you. He loves spending time with everybody, but he especially loves spending time with children. So he just loves you chatting to him and talking to him about things that are normal, just like he did with his disciples. And the fact that the disciples are all normal people is good for us to know as well, because we're just normal people. And it means we know we are welcome and loved by Jesus and have a special job to do as well. I wonder what it is that Jesus has said to you today. Can you think, is there something you've learnt about God or Jesus today? And Jesus is maybe saying to you, remember that I am. Or maybe Jesus is saying, I've chosen you to do something special. I wonder what it is that Jesus could be saying to you today. Take a few seconds and listen. You know what he's saying to me? He says to me, I love you because you're just one of my people and you're my friend. And that's a really good thing for me to know. But I'm sure maybe Jesus has said something different to you. Well, I hope you have a good week ahead, another week back at school, and I hope we do get to meet face to face again soon. I know some of you are going to Cafe Church, so that's really good. But otherwise, I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.